whispered to Gumby, "Nigga, you my bitch now."
Boy, I ain't gonna care, boy. But my bowels would have loosened all the way up. YouTube, what's happening, man? What's poppin'? Welcome back to the channel, bro. Welcome back to another video. Before we hop into this, bro, I don't know I'm to do it like this, man, because I ain't no beggar. You know what I'm saying? Because I love what I do. You feel me? I love doing YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I love reacting, vlogging, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say this, bro. We gotta hit 2,000 subscribers, bro. Man, so I need y'all to like it up, sub it up, man. Push this video out, share it on your TikTok, share it on your Instagram, whatever, man. Help me. Help me. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. But hey, we back with another Hood War Stories, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hood War Stories. He covered like LA gang politics and things of that nature, because I be super lost when it comes to these LA gang members, bro. And no jumper, bro. He has a lot of LA gang members on the podcast. When I say he, I mean Adam. Y'all know that's his business. That's his channel. And as of late, bro, he had one of the guys from over off Hoover Street, OG Gumby, bro. You know what I mean? And I didn't even understand like the relevance of OG Gumby when it came to the LA gang culture. I figured he gotta be somebody, you know what I'm saying? He may have done something. So I did my due diligence. I did my homework, bro. And one of the subs, they was like, you know what I'm saying? Check this out right here, bro. And when I hit it, it was basically about OG Gumby, and it was from my dog Hood War Stories. So gotta shout out Hood War Stories, because that's where we getting the content from. Go subscribe to his channel and follow it, man. Dope content. But that's what we talking about today, man. We gon' talk about this boy OG Gumby, bro. You feel me? So let's get into it, man. I go by Dunn. If you new though, y'all tap in with me, man. Like, comment, sub it up. Y'all know what to do. Let's get it.
War Stories. In this episode, I'll be discussing the life of Gumby. Reggie Gumby Cole was still in grade school when he moved with his mother and siblings from Louisiana to Los Angeles. They shared a 2-bedroom apartment in the Death Alley section of South Central, a dangerous strip in South Central that has the highest homicide rate in the county. As a child, he idolized his older brother, who's from the 9 Deuce Hoovers, the local gang that had their neighborhood in a chokehold. Reggie's older brother would protect him from the neighborhood bully.
Hey, I just need some clarity, right? What's the difference between 9 Deuce Hoovers, East Side Hoovers, 5 Deuce Hoovers? What's the difference, bro? Y'all educate me, because I'm ignorant to the fact, man. If I really don't know nothing, bro, I ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't ask, you will never know. So if you know the difference, like if you have some education on this, then get in the comments and just school me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, though. Respectfully. You did. I know some of y'all probably thinking like, bro, why is you reporting on something and you don't even know the background or the origins of what they got going on? You know, I'm sorry, man. I just wanted to watch this about Gumby, and I wanted to watch it with y'all. But I do want to know what's the difference. 5 Deuce, East Side, West Side, Hoovers, you know what I'm saying? 9 Deuce Hoovers, like what's happening? Let me know in the comment section. For sure.
Growing up, Reggie was described as a class clown, an animal lover, and a good friend. His older brother was a few blocks from home one night when he was shot to death at the age of 15. Reggie was 10 years old. When his older brother died, Reggie inherited his friends and his enemies. He also took on his brother's gang name, Gumby. He dropped out of Manual Arts High and spent the next few years floating, partying, and selling drugs. By 1994, he was selling crack at the motels along Figueroa, with a pistol tucked in his jeans. He occasionally bumped into his friend Obie Anthony, a fellow 9 Deuce member who also sold drugs down there. Up to this point, Gumby had never been in serious trouble, but that all changed after the night of March 27th, 1994. Felipe Angeles had gone out for beers with his 2 friends Victor and Luis when he asked to stop at Johnny's house to see a woman named Melinda. Johnny's house was a brothel that was located on 49th and Figueroa Street, ran by John Jones. This pimp/ex-felon ran an efficient operation. He managed to schedule up over 20 working women, firing those who were later caused trouble.
What? So he was out here pimping. Boy, they better not let Fannie Willis see this. Fannie Willis gonna wanna lock him up for sure. He would have been locked up if Fannie Willis was a DA back then in Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know Fannie Willis, she locked Cash out up for having 2 girls. And she acting like she just ended human trafficking in Atlanta. Like, they happy as hell he ain't have but 2 workers that I believe were consensual, you know what I'm saying, or who basically agreed to get that money with Cash Out. They just didn't want to take their ass to jail with him. That's what I believe. You smell me? But this man, he had 21 workers back to back. They were in and out, man. You know what I'm saying? They were in and out like a 7-Eleven, no cap. You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy work, bro. It was peppy.
And provided amenities like condoms and packs of cigarettes to his customers. Felipe was 29 years old at the time and had recently came to LA from Mexico, where he had a wife and 4 kids, and found work at a factory attaching cloth covering to stereo speakers. So that night, Felipe was looking to have a little fun. He walked up to the locked door and asked to see Melinda. The man standing guard said that she was busy and to come back tomorrow. As Felipe returned
busy,
to the
my
car
boy.
where his friends were, 3 men accosted him.
That's crazy.
About 10 seconds later, 5 to 7, 8 gunshots rang out. By the time detectives arrived, Felipe's body was cold dead in the street face down. He had been shot once in the back.
That's
His
crazy.
2 friends were at the hospital being treated for their injury.
Can you imagine doing something you ain't got no business doing? Like buying a piece of ass. You know what I'm saying? And you got a wife and chilling back at the crib in Mexico, bro. And now they gotta call them and say, he gone, bro. You know what I'm saying? They unalived him. Oh, so where was he? He was, you don't want to know that. No, where was he? He died in front of a whole house. Yeah, that's crazy.
Victor was struck in the chest and ankle, and Luis was shot in his legs. Both survived. Their blue Mazda was shot at least once, and a bullet had shattered the windshield of a car parked on the street. At first, detectives had little to go on, but weeks later, a tip led them to Gumby and Obi. The 2 were in jail when they learned they had been charged with murdering Felipe. At trial, they insisted they were innocent, and their defense attorney argued that they were home hungover after drinking heavily the night before. No physical evidence connected the pair to the crime. The prosecution's case relied almost entirely on eyewitnesses who identified them as the shooters. John was a star witness who said he was sure that they were the men he saw. The verdict came back guilty on all counts. Gumby and Obi were given life in prison without the possibility of parole. When Gumby first got to prison, he made an effort to be a model inmate. He made his bed every morning and was always prompt for count. Calipatria was often described as a money prison. It was swarmed with unchecked violence, and drugs were rampant. Eddie Clark, also known as Devil, was a shot caller among the black inmates at the prison.
Devil?
He was also a respected elder in Gumby's old gang and neighborhood. 2 years after he entered prison, Devil fell in love with a correctional officer at that prison. When she quit her job, she would visit Devil and supplied him with PCP-laced cigarettes that he sold to other inmates. Devil also manufactured vast amounts of an alcoholic brew he mixed up while working in the kitchen. As Devil's substance abuse worsened, he became excessively violent and sexual with other inmates, taking dudes' manhoods left and right. It was taking dudes down by...
Like, what is wrong with the OGs and the head guys and the guys like the powerful guys back then? Because I reacted to, I forgot the guy's name, but he was a booty goon too. Like, what is the matter with them? Like, they just get strong and big as hell and just knock folks out, and then they just feel like, okay. Like, that's crazy to me, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I mean, you gotta be psychotic to even go do something to spend the rest of your life in prison. But then when you get in prison, you know you ain't gonna get out. So you know you probably gonna never lay with a woman again. So you just decide to just start S.A.ing men. That's crazy.
Due to his sheer size, the Hoovers tried to stage an intervention because he was completely out of control. On the morning of November 28th,
S.A.ing men left and right.
Gumby had already known revenge could be on its way. He had refused an order from Devil to take the fall for a higher-ranking inmate who was caught with a knife. So that morning, the Devil approached Gumby in the yard and poked him with a flat, which is a piece of stainless steel sharpened to a point, and whispered to Gumby, "Nigga, you my bitch now."
Boy, I ain't gonna care, boy. But my bowels would have loosened all the way up. Like, is this Devil, is this a picture of Devil right here? This big Negro right here. That's him. Because if he would have walked up on me and whispered in my ear, not yell it out loud. He whispered. He poked him, and then he whispered. He say, "You my itch now." I would have instantly just boo-booed all over myself. I'm just being honest with you, bro. Like, see, that's why I stay away from doing unlawful things, bro. That's why I try to do the right thing. No, not even try. I do the right thing. Pay my taxes and stuff. You feel me? Because I'm not trying to be in the chain gang fighting for my virginity, bro. You feel me? Look at me. I'm too pretty to go to jail, bro. You dig? Now, let's go back and see Gumby when he was young. See, look at him. I mean, I don't judge men, but baby face. You did what I'm saying? Devil probably looked at him like he was a, fine chocolate thing. Pause. You dig? And Devil probably always wanted some of that. So when he got the opportunity to basically challenge him, he poked him first, like, let him know, boy, I kill you, boy. But I ain't gonna kill you because I want some of that. And you might now. Boy, I would have been like, Lord have mercy. Jesus, can't nobody help me but God, Lord Jesus. And I don't even supposed to be in here. They done locked me up for something I really didn't do. Come on, man. Come on.
Neighborhood. 2 years after he entered prison, in the kitchen, he had refused an order from Devil to take the fall for a higher-ranking inmate who was caught with a knife. So that morning, the Devil approached Gumby in the yard and poked him with a flat, which is a piece of stainless steel sharpened to a point, and whispered to Gumby, "Nigga, you my bitch now."
Woo, Lord.
Gumby went off to nurse his wounds. The guards didn't notice the attack, and it was common for inmates to withhold details of a Devil attack. Another one of Devil's victims had told guards that he was stung by a bee. Gumby knew Devil would come after him again. Gumby then dug up a knife from the yard that he fashioned previously and hid it in his pants. Minutes later, Gumby did a full sprint across the yard and leaped over a guard and dug the knife into Devil's neck.
Oh,
Devil
boy.
died on the spot and
I don't
blood was
blame him.
scattered. And for the second time, Gumby was charged with murder. This time, he was subject to the death penalty because of the 1995 conviction. It drew the interest of the California Innocent Project, which reviews inmates' claims of wrongful convictions. The California Innocent Project.
Hey, now word on the street now. And I wasn't going to get into this, bro, but I got to. I feel like we got to touch on it now. And I just did some reactions about old boy Hawk. I think he said he West Side Hoover or something, but he beefing with Gumby. And, word on the street that in L.A., they say Devil really was, like, getting it to Gumby. You know what I'm saying? He was bullying him out of his manhood. You know what I'm saying? And Gumby got sick of it, and he decided to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? So they say Gumby is really a survivor. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to him for that. You know what I mean? Like, you know how many people probably go to prison and they get their manhood took, bro, and the guy just walk around. You know what I'm saying? They don't got the guts to go take his life. So I say shout out to Gumby for that. You know what I mean? But Gumby say that's a lie. Gumby said old boy never touched him. Old boy never had a chance to, because when old boy told him what he told him, he went ahead on and deleted him like that. I don't know who to believe, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to say who y'all should believe, but if you from LA, tap in. Is that true? Is it true that Devil was basically bullying Gumby out of his manhood and Gumby killed him? Or is this story true, what my boy from Hood War Story say? Was Devil threatening to get his manhood, so he took him out? I just want to know, bro. Either way, it's crazy. It's crazy to me. You feel me? Either way, it's like, whoa. Like, straight up.
Filed a corpus petition to have Gumby's murder conviction thrown out. The group argued that John, who had a previous conviction for manslaughter and was a police informant, fabricated most of his testimony. After 16 years in prison and 10 years in solitary confinement, Gumby was free.
Finally free after serving 16
that
years
what's
for
up,
crime
bro?
he didn't commit. This is Reggie Cole. He actually walked out of a California prison over the weekend, thanking the California Innocence Project and
So
law
he got
school
out.
students
He
who
got
worked
out.
diligently on his case. Attorneys were able to successfully argue that Cole's 1994 murder conviction was based on evidence that was simply fabricated.
Okay.
It takes, again, a very special, strong kind of person to make it through 16 years of incarceration.
Yes,
keep
sir.
fighting for their freedom.
The only way I
Yes,
can
sir.
get to repay them is to go out in society and prove that I've spent these last 16 years preparing myself to be free.
He ain't proved that. He still gang banging. He still banging out of this world, bro. Like, straight up. I think he got worse. I ain't lying.
Cole's life sentence was actually thrown out last July, but he still had to finish a manslaughter sentence for killing a fellow inmate. He now says he wants to get his GED and study the law.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is my first day of freedom. I feel good, and I'm saying, damn, I look good. I'm just saying.
What year this year? That's a big, but that suit is huge. That's a big suit, boy.
I'm telling you, boy, it feels good to be free. Thank everybody at the Innocence Project. Thank God. Thank my mom, my family for being so supportive.
My lawyer, Christopher Fleur, don't forget him.
I thought you were part of the my attorney, Mr. Christopher Fleur.
There we go.
That was
That's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you very much. I'm out.
In 2011, Obi was released from prison after another judge concluded that John, the pimp, not only lied, but was given a lighter sentence on pimping and pandering charges in exchange for his testimony. Obi was ultimately awarded an $8.3 million settlement. In March of 2015, Gumby was arrested on assault with a deadly weapon and being a felon in possession of a firearm. Police accused him of shooting a fellow gang member.
I thought you were gonna change your life. And why are you out here shooting all your members? I know you didn't think you were just gonna kill that booty goon that everybody look up to and just go home. I guarantee you he probably shot his fellow gang member because the fellow gang member felt like he had to get some get back for the butt goon. I bet that what it was.
In the leg 3 years earlier after he refused to sell him crack, Gumby went to trial and was ultimately...
So he turned into a crackhead? So he shot somebody because they refused to sell him crack? So this man went to prison. Prison was rough on him, bro. Prison was rough on him. That's what it was. It was rough on him, bro. Like, I can't even judge this man, bro, because I've never walked a day in his shoes, bro. But I bet it was rough on him. I bet it was.
He found innocent. In 2017, Gumby was awarded a $5.2 million settlement from the city of Los Angeles. These days, Gumby is living comfortably and still goes back to his hood and hangs with his gang.
Why?
I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not from the streets, so I really can't judge or I really can't ask why, but I'm going to ask why. Like, why do street guys feel the need to go back to their neighborhood, bro, when they have basically made it out? Like, this man was awarded all this money, $5-6 million, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I bet he took it straight over there to his neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And his neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, wanted to do things to him in prison. You know what I mean? The streets is what probably led him to prison. You know what I mean? Even though I don't know. They proved that he didn't do what the pimp said he did. But like, if his nose was clean, if he was out here trying to do something, bro, he probably wouldn't even been in that kind of situation. Like, he's just a street guy. And God gave this man $6 million, bro. You know what I mean? Even though he did give up like 16, 17 years of his life, this man touched more money than any of us probably ever. Well, not me. I'm going to touch that money. No cap. I ain't going to speak that on myself. But a lot of folk ain't going to touch that much money. And he touched it, bro. And now he on no jumper asking Adam what he going to do for his neighborhood. Hopefully he did something for his neighborhood. Hawk say he ain't do nothing. But anyway, I guess that's the story of OG Gumby, man. You know what I'm saying? Big 9 dude, Hoover, no clock in the rap. OG from over there, bro. But hey, real talk though, man. That Devil Gumby story, like, I need y'all to confirm something for me though. I want to know, like, who telling the truth, bro? Straight up. But anyway, shout out OG Gumby. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to anybody who was unalived in this video, even the butt goon. Rest in peace to him. You know what I'm saying? He had family, kids, mamas, all that right there. So rest in peace to him too. But yo, shout out to OG Gumby, man. So now we know about OG Gumby, man. He was a real stepper. He got bodies on his belt. No cap, right, man. And he's a survivor, for sure. Ma, let me know how y'all feel about this one in the comment section down below, man. Don't forget to like that video. Don't forget to sub it up. After you sub it up, make sure you ring that bell. After you ring that bell, make sure you hit all, because I don't need y'all to be missing these banger for you. Feel me? 1900 by the day, man. 2K by the day. You did, we getting that 2K today, too. Like, no cap, man. Road to 10K, man, 100K plaque. We ain't speaking on that, man. Nah, we gonna speak on it. We got it. It's ours. No cap. I love y'all, man. Remember, trust God, bro. Manifestation is very real, dog. The law of attraction is very real. Watch your energy, bro. Make sure you're vibrating on the frequency that you would like to live on. You dig? I was doing some research today, man. And from my research, it basically said, you know what I'm saying? Focus, believe, feel it, act on it, and it's yours. Straight up. I go by Dunn. I love y'all, man. Y'all tapping all my other YouTube channels. Links in the description down below, man. I just started a new channel, motivational channel, Rich Regardless. So please tap in over there, man, because I'm showing folks how to be blessed. No cap. I mean, I said please, but you ain't got to tap in. But if you want big blessings, if you want that dream life, you better go over there to Rich Regardless and hear what Dunn got to say. You feel me? And all other YouTube channels, links in the description down below also. And follow me on that Gram King_7. And y'all know we got a clothing brand in Pyramid Athletics. The site will be up this fall. Summer's over, fall back now. Hey, I'ma holler at y'all in that next video, man. I go by Dunn. I love y'all, man. Let's get it. Gang. You know we got the streets, nigga. We got the trap too. I say my trap doing numbers. I just bust another jewel. Got a player around the corner. Hey. I say my trap doing numbers like that 05 summer. Got a quarter pound on me. Hey. The trap doing numbers.